This is my presentation on the history of the color black. And also, black is not a color, technically. Black is not a color because it has to do with the way light waves work. So, if you were to have, when you see black, technically you aren't seeing anything at all because true black does not reflect light. So, you can have black objects like, say, this keyboard that I'm using to control the presentation, or maybe my belt. But the truth is, they still reflect light. And so, an example of true light would be outer space. It doesn't, there's light in space, but it's true black. Like, there's no light reflecting because there's nothing for light to reflect off of in space most of the time. And so, really, that's how that works. And here's something else that proves it. So, when you have a black object, it's the same color whether it's in the daytime or at nighttime. They're both black. Now, once again, this is not true black. I don't have a true black object because, as you can see, it still reflects light. But picturing this as a black object, I mean, even at the stage of black that it's in, it still does not reflect, like, it's still the same color as this. So then when you try it with a different color, say yellow, and not, I say different, but black really isn't a color technically, but yellow object during the day and at night, they're two different shades of color. So one's yellow and one's black. And yes, to do this, I did take a picture of something. It was in a dark closet. It just doesn't show up. I can't remember which one, but I did take a picture. Either way, in the dark, where there's no light in a dark closet or something, it would show up as that. So this still works. And it has to do with the way that light reflects off of objects. Like I've explained before, in space, there's not really much for the light to reflect off of. Maybe an asteroid or a planet or something like that. So that's why when we look in space, most of the time it's black because there's no light to really reflect off of it. So like we'll use the example of my bedroom here. So my primary source of light in the world, the primary source of light is the sun. Now in my bedroom, it's this lamp behind you. So when this lamp behind you reflects or emits light, it bounces off of the objects in my room, like this TV or the sound bar up there, or me. And then I can see it once it hits my eyes. We can only see light once it reflects off of something or it's emitted from something. But it has to, in order to see an object, the light has to reflect off of the object. And so that's exactly how it would work. The lamp, object in room, me, let's just go with, hits someone's eyes. So think of it as a black object, since a true black object does not reflect much or any light. It barely reflects any light. It's basically like you can't see it. Like, it's just amazing to me. Something could be right in front of your face that's black. You would not be able to see it if it's true black. You just can't see it. And so this true black object, let's say it's in the way of the TV. There's an obstruction in the TV. It's all like full black. It's like a big black circle. We'll go with this keyboard again. Pretending it's true black, you can't see this. It's just blocking the light from behind the TV that you could see if this weren't here. That's the only way. So, yes. So, conclusion, black is not a color. Black is the absence of color. We see color because of how we perceive it. We perceive color differently. But we all see black and white. I mean, that's pretty much proven because, we don't see black. I'm just not using technical terms here, but we don't see black. That's the point I'm trying to make. And we just don't see something else. So, the reason we see black or don't see black, really is what that should say, is because there is little or no color reflecting off the object. And so, when you see black, as I said before, it's literally just something blocking the view of something else. And these are my references. Yes, I had to put my head as one of them because I came up with most of this, and then I just found a few websites to back up my points. And that's it. Thank you.